Hey everyone, Steve Black, Executive Director for BNI West and South Central Texas. So let's talk about networking. What a year. 2020 has not been the year any of us expected. But networking is networking, right? Nobody said it had to be in person, but it became what we were used to. For those of you that embraced social media and started networking there many years ago, I'm trying to catch up, believe me. Now, there's a saying that goes, it's not who you know, it's who knows you. And in today's world, social media provides an invaluable way for you to gain that type of visibility. You can use social media to build relationships with colleagues, other influencers in your industry, potential clients, partners, and anyone else who could become a valuable resource in the future. I think a lot of us, myself included, didn't pay enough attention to what was going on with social media. With the technology changes in the last 12 months because of what's happened with Zoom, and I'm actually using Zoom right now to record this presentation for you. I think a lot of us have been left behind on the networking side. It's for the younger generation, right? You can see I'm starting to grow a beard here, getting very itchy right now, so I'm not sure how long it's going to last. But we were networking in person. I was going to events every single week, networking, saying hi, shaking hands, getting to know people, and we've had to change. And social media networking, believe it or not, is about building relationships and potentially lucrative connections with different types of people via different social media channels, such as LinkedIn, Facebook. On social media, you can connect with people who share your interests or have a need for your services, regardless of where they are located in the world. Now, your tradespeople, your remodelers, your HVAC contractors, your plumbers, they'll have a specific geographical location they probably won't want to leave. But there's still a social media in those markets. Now, there'll be other people, maybe in the financial services or the insurance industry here in Texas. Yes, I'm in Texas. I know I've got a funny Texas accent, but they'll be here in Texas and they can do anywhere in Texas. Think about this. Texas is huge. For those of you in the UK that know me, it's like the south of Texas is in the south of France, and the north part, the panhandle of Texas is actually in London. That's how big Texas is. So networking across the whole of the state in Texas is very, very difficult to do without a lot of road time. So online and social media has allowed us to do that as well. I think so. Even though social media networking is done online and not in person, it's still about the genuine engagement, creating relationships, interacting with professionals who share your passion. You build your following and you connect with your online audience. Now, I'm recording videos right now for YouTube. I literally set up my YouTube account for BNI West Texas 2 days ago, right? Today is November 20th, 2020. I set up my YouTube account 2 days ago, and I'm now recording videos to try and connect with my audience, connect with the people that I want to meet. So what we've got to do is treat social media networking or networking online differently than we have in the past. Building a strong social media network can benefit not just your business, but a career move, or introductions to the right connections for referrals. It's important to know that it's not a one-way street. So with BNI, a philosophy of give as gain still applies. You should give as much as you take, if not more, and always provide value to your audience. This means helping others, providing solutions, introducing connections, doing educational videos about your business. You can also use social media networking to share ideas, seek feedback, increase your credibility, your visibility, or let's do this in the right order: visibility, credibility, and eventually profitability. There are 270,000 plus BNI members out there in the world, and we all know someone in a different area. There are people in Austin, Texas that probably know people in my region in West Texas or South Central Texas. There are people in England that I know. There are people in New York that I know. You think we know people in different areas, so we should be able to pass referrals and share our networking online. And in some respects, even better than we could before, because before it was like an email and a phone call. Now we get to connect with thousands of people at the same time. So this was written, originally it was a blog post I wrote a couple of months ago during the COVID-19 pandemic. It's still going on as I'm reading this now and talking about this now. And people are starting to think things are going to return the way they were eventually. Yes, eventually seems a long way away because we don't know how soon eventually will be. I actually don't think it's ever going to return to what it was. I think there's going to be some twists and turns. Yes, we will go back to in-person networking, but I don't think we should lose sight of the online part of it. And I actually think that online networking is going to get stronger and stronger over the months and years to come, purely because of people's attitude to networking changing a little bit. Admittedly, it's probably going to be easier for the younger generation. They've already been online a lot longer than I have. But you think about networking as it could be. I know that going to a weekly meeting from BNI is a joy. Meeting people in person, it's a joy. It's fun, it's exciting. But there are times at 6 o'clock in the morning when it's freezing cold outside. Yes, even in Texas, it gets freezing cold in places where you just don't want to go to the meeting. Wouldn't it be exciting and awesome for that one really freezing day or snow day where you can actually get online and do your networking just as you would normally? We're fortunate to be living in an age where technology has allowed us to connect with people around the world in an instant with phone calls, texts, emails, video calls, Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, all of those platforms. I plan to focus a lot more on my social media networking and increase my networking skills online. I think about, actually, this is an idea I had. Wouldn't it be cool, even though you're in an industry or a profession where you normally have a fixed geographical location? For example, a plumber in Abilene pretty much covers Abilene, maybe out to San Angelo, Brownwood, an hour's drive, an hour and a half drive. Wouldn't it be great to do a collection of videos, something that probably not many plumbers have done, about plumbing hints and tips to be able to put up there on your YouTube page or your social media to increase that credibility with your audience? So I'm going to be focusing on my social media networking, my social networking with LinkedIn, Facebook, and now YouTube. I hope you join me. I hope you subscribe to the channel. If you want to find out more about how we are working online with BNI right now, reach out to me, send me an email, steve.black@bni.com, or you can visit our website at bniwesttexas.com. Let me know what you're doing. Let me know how you're adjusting to this, and I'll look forward to speaking to you soon. Take care. Have a great day.